Hey everyone, let's have a TV talk on The White Lotus. I just finished watching The White Lotus Series 3 finale, and before I even go further, I will be talking about the finale, so there will be spoilers in this if you haven't watched it. So if you haven't watched it, go away. Anyways, for me, The White Lotus, this whole series, has just been underwhelming, and the finale was that as well. This is the longest The White Lotus has been. Series 1 was 6 episodes, Series 2 was 7 episodes, Series 3 was 8 episodes. And for a time when I figured that out, I was like, okay, so I guess we have a little bit more time to kind of like live with these characters and breathe a little bit. And it was starting off quite slow. It was kind of like every week would go by and I kind of be like, eh. And that's okay. Like I'm fine with like a slow burn on so many things. Like Breaking Bad's one of my favorite television shows of all time, and that started off awful slow. But it was kind of like in White Lotus, it picked up a little bit kind of midway through the series, but it kind of still was like, I obviously am comparing it to Series 1 and 2, which I think were just like so amazing. But Series 3 for me never really hit. I was waiting for it to kind of hit, and even this finale, I was kind of like, I had no like expectations on anything. I was kind of like, I said, okay, maybe one person will die, because so far it's been one person has died every series, only one. We ended up having 3 dead, 2 kind of main cast, and then 1 kind of the side person. Which, first of all, I predicted that he was Rick's father last week, because when he said like, oh, I remember your mother, or I knew your mother, I was like, what if this is actually his dad and his mother just lied to him all these years, whatever. So that wasn't surprising to me. Sad about Chelsea, because it's like the poor girl. But it was kind of, I don't know. I didn't think Lachlan was actually going to die when he was drinking the smoothie, which, first of all, why would you? It's a dirty container. Why would you do that? But I don't know. I didn't think he actually was going to die. They were doing this whole dramatic thing, and I was kind of like, I don't think he's going to actually die. I think he's going to survive. The whole family is going to survive. Obviously, the dad was going back and forth between, like, what should he do? Going around asking each of his family members, like, could you survive, like, without money? It was kind of funny. And even when Piper came back from the, like, time with the Buddhist, being like, I just need AC and whatever. Like, I think their family dynamic is interesting, and I'm curious to see how it goes in terms of, like, when they get back and realize that their father is being, like, charged with all these things. Who knows? We're never going to see it because they're not on the White Lotus anymore. I was disappointed with Belinda taking the money from Greg. It's like nice, like girl gets some money, and I guess she doesn't owe Tanya anything, but it's also like, girl, this is blood money. Like, he killed Tanya. Like, what are you doing? But I know her arc pretty much done. We're not going to see her in a White Lotus again. She wouldn't be working in a White Lotus again. She has money now, so that's over. I just overall the series was just kind of underwhelming to me. The finale was underwhelming. The whole series was underwhelming. I want to know what your thoughts are. Did you watch the final episode? I hope you did. Like I said, if you're watching this right now, if you did, tell me what your thoughts about the finale, your thoughts about the series in the comments.